This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so are the Migos jealous of Lil Baby's success? I think that's kind of what's going on here. Okay, so think about it. CEO P was a guy that had money before he even got in the rap game. Coach K actually had to convince him to get into the rap game. Coach K had been involved with Gucci Mane. The Migos were with Gucci Mane, and CEO P's been friends with Gucci Mane and everybody. And he convinced him to start a label. He went and started a label, invested millions of dollars into the Migos, and they become huge. And off that, they create more artists and more artists. Okay. I don't know what artists the Migos have, they've co-signed artists, but they never got their YRN label really out there in signing other artists. They kind of focused on themselves. There's 3 members. They just recently did solo projects. They've been in the game for a decade now, believe it or not. Pretty much a decade they've been in the game. They got hot around, 2012, 13. They came out with Versace. Drake co-signed them. They were out of here. Coach K invested in. This is where I don't like the music game. People invest a lot of money in you, and instead of trying to work it out, Coach K seems like the kind of person you could work things out with, and he is really tight with Lil Baby because they come from the same background. They come from the same circumstances. The Migos are from Athens, Georgia or something, so they're just superstars, right? Lil Baby he connects more with. Lil Baby used to just hang around the studio. And then he became a rapper. And now he's the biggest rapper in the game. So I'm sure they're a little salty. Let's be honest, okay? There's rumors that Offset and Lil Baby's crew got into it. I don't know if that's true. Seems more true now that they want off the label. And they want off the label right as Marlo passes, which is Lil Baby's artist. They see a Lil Baby kind of taking over the QC label with the owner, and bringing Marlo. Lil Baby's trying to put other artists on. The Migos have tried to put other artists on, it just didn't work. They had Rich the Kid for a while, that didn't work out. He went his own way. I think they had a bunch of other little artists. Well, they're not little, but you know what I mean. They had a couple artists on there that didn't really take off because they didn't get the focus they needed. Or they just weren't good enough. I think that Lil Baby's so hot right now that they're hot. They're like, whoa, we're losing our steam out here. Even though the Migos will always be the Migos, it doesn't feel so good when you're not the main focus of the label anymore. Lil Baby's the main focus. And I think that's why they're doing this whole suit. Yeah, it is kind of like certain label ways where, they're getting cars. Those cars aren't free. It's coming out of their budget. I mean, that's the old industry trick, P's not going into his own pocket. He probably goes into his pocket enough for other stuff. If they get a car, that's the only thing I don't like of it. But a lot of it's for show. It's good for social media to make it look like you bought Lil Yachty a Ferrari. It looks really good. It makes you want to be on that label. It actually attracts new talent. It's a great marketing scheme. I think that the Migos are just salty that they're not the main focus anymore. I mean, that happens. Then we got Logic announcing his retirement with his last album. He's looking for attention. Even though he doesn't need to look for attention because he has a huge fan base. And he's talented. I don't know why he's using this tactic, but this is the oldest tactic in the book to pretend you're retiring. Then we got Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. The story just doesn't add up. Doesn't seem like it's within Tory's character. Now, I heard Meg Thee Stallion is not pressing charges on him, but there's video evidence. So he's messed up no matter what. It's not Tory's character that he's shown us for the past, 5, 6, 7 years. Even longer than that. He's been in the game since 2010. He didn't arrive until 2015, 16. But he's been in the game since 2009 and 10. He used to be under Sean Kingston, obviously, he used to hang out with Meek Mill a lot. He still does, probably. But, I'm just saying, like, this doesn't seem like Tory Lanez to do this. This is weird. We need to get the full story, but Tory Lanez is being painted really bad right now, and I'm not going to make any judgments until I hear the full story, honestly. And I don't think you should either. I mean, it's fun in games to play the short jokes and everything, but honestly, Tory Lanez has a whole career that he's worked very hard for. And we need to get some clarity on this situation, because this does not make sense, and it's a huge legal matter at this point. I hope that it's not true. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys have a great start to your day. Stay positive, keep bad energy away from me, and let's get right to it today. Peace.